Hello everybody and welcome to the Caffeinated Countdown, where we give you an overview of the themed entertainment industry. I'm your host Roly, and I'm here to give you the top 5 news stories of the week. So grab your coffee and buckle up. It's time to do the news. Coming out at number 5 this week via BlueLoop.com, Universal's filed patents for what they are calling AR animation for an amusement ride. This system consists of a skeletal recognition sensor, facial recognition sensor, display assembly, a guest presence sensor, and a controller for all of these components. Given the current state of technology, this might not seem like such a big deal. Even Facebook has an AR animation app. Well, I'm coming to you during the COVID-19 pandemic. Many people are going to be hesitant to go to parks after this, due to the health concerns of touching lap bars and rails that everybody else has touched. Now, Universal also filed another patent back in November for in-ride sanitization methods, such as cleaning 3D glasses and rotating out lap bars between rides. Technologies like this might not see the light of day soon, but they would enable people to experience rides and attractions without having to make physical contact with things. This lessens their chances of contracting things such as COVID-19. I hope that this pans out for them because it means that people would trust parks just that much more. Number 4, coming to you from Coaster101.com, is the slated 2020 reopening of Indiana Beach Boardwalk Resort. For those of you who don't know, Indiana Beach is a smaller amusement park in Indiana that was open for almost a century before closing their doors in February 2020. This closure came as a result of their previous owner, Apex Parks Group, filing for bankruptcy. Incredibly, a Chicago businessman named Gene Staples purchased the park, and on April 23rd, this message was posted on Indiana Beach's Instagram page. This is welcome news, seeing as Indiana Beach is home to some old and quirky coasters, like the Lost Coaster of Superstition Mountain. I wish them the very best of luck in their reopening. At number 3, we're hopping state lines to Sandusky, Ohio, where Cedar Point Amusement Park has shared construction updates on their upcoming 2020 attraction, Snake River Expedition. According to Cedar Point, Snake River Expedition will have guests join Trapper Dan and his accomplices in smuggling goods across Snake River. Live actors will be accompanying guests on boats, much like the Jungle Cruise at the Disney parks. Cedar Point's Twitter post features the almost built facades of what will be a show scene during the ride. I'm particularly excited about this news because I'm a big fan of parks creating original IPs to use in their attractions. This ride harkens back to the Power Wheel excursion that was once in its waters, but it adds new experiences back into the mix. At number 2, coming to you from InParkMagazine.com, creative design company Miziker is planning a weekend-long learning event with the Savannah College of Art and Design, also known as SCAD. The event is going to be known as... Give me that pen. Miziker plus SCAD Aero LA 2020. That's a fun name. Miziker Entertainment was founded by Ron Miziker, who is perhaps most well known for co-creating Disney's Main Street Electrical Parade. Miziker says that the event will consist of roundtable discussions with industry leaders, tours of local companies and attractions, a guided tour of Disneyland, and portfolio reviews with the Miziker Entertainment staff. 8 lucky SCAD students will be chosen from their themed entertainment design and other related programs to take part in this experience. It is always a good thing to see students getting involved in themed entertainment. For those of us not in SCAD, student-driven conferences such as Ohio State University's Students in Themed Entertainment or SITE conference still exist. They're a great resource for knowing who's who in the industry. When I was still a student at Carnegie Mellon University, I went to the first 2 times that SITE was held, and it was one of the best decisions I made in my life. I highly encourage any students out there to take part in these conferences whenever they can. And that leads us directly into our number 1 for the week. And number 1 this week comes to you again from BlueLoop.com. The San Antonio Zoo in Texas has come up with a creative way of keeping business alive while also delivering their experience during the COVID-19 pandemic. Right now, you can pay a fee to bring your car into the zoo and take a guided tour of the exhibits. The experience includes a free audio tour hosted on SoundCloud that you can play on a phone or through your vehicle stereo. Refreshments and snacks are sold throughout the tour, which circles the entire zoo and has stops at major exhibits along the way. This is a wonderful way of observing social distancing guidelines while also delivering the most that you can to your guests. As entertainment venues begin to open up in the coming months, San Antonio Zoo is a standout example of a smaller venue being just as creative as some of the larger companies. And that does it for our overview of themed entertainment this week. If you want to know more about the industry, remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Have a good day, everybody.